Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this episode,
Being in the right environment or neighborhood abroad counts more than being in a Muslim country, you know? So you might even be in a better neighborhood where you are right now in the West than going to certain places abroad in Muslim countries.
let's go. Yalla.
If you are looking to make Hijrah and you find yourself stressed out because you don't know where to begin, or you've been working on some plans and they just don't work out, well, let me help you out with some misconceptions about making Hijrah. You might not like to hear this, but this is my personal view on making Hijrah, because going to a Muslim country in itself is not the only solution for bettering your deen. To my perception, it will only last if it has been written for you. And there are certain ways to crash into it, of course, but I think the most important one is having your heart in order and making istikhara and, making up your whole environment towards hijrah. Start from where you are. I think there's a misconception online, if you look at all these kinds of content, that it's all on you, that you are the one who has to make it happen. While it's not like that. My experience has been that I try to put all kinds of things in order just to make Hijrah. But if you look at the way I'm living here now, it's totally different from what I did in preparation. So my plan, initial, to make Hijrah has almost nothing to do with what made it possible for me to make Hijrah. And I can imagine there are a lot of you out there stressing about how to make Hijrah, trying to come up with all kinds of schemes and even, ways to make Hijrah. And I'm trying to comfort you in a certain way, as far as I can, inshallah, by letting you know that, it has to be destined by Allah and approved by Allah. And if you made istikhara, He'll make it easy for you if it is for you, Don't try to stress yourself out that it's all on you and that you are the one who's failing. I think it's very smart to, first of all, travel to a Muslim country and, see how it is really there, And what really counts is the neighborhood you're going to be in, because that's going to affect your direct and daily life. And to your big surprise, maybe your current neighborhood where you're staying in a Western country might even be better for your deen than being, let's say, in somewhere here in Morocco, where there are not so much Muslim practices going on as you would wish. And if it's also, far away from your support system, I think it's very smart to, first of all, travel to a Muslim country and, see how it is really there, And I realize that many of you out there are wanting to make Hijrah, but are not yet ready for whatever reason. I want to be there for you, because you might be in your country because you have to take care of your parents who are still living in the West, or you just don't have the skill yet or the finance yet to make Hijrah. Hijrah starts from where you are. I think it all has to do with excelling yourself. It all has to do with excellence for the sake of Allah. And if you start improving your life for the sake of Allah, and it may lead to Hijrah, that's perfect, inshallah.
A unique strength of Morocco coming up next. Inshallah, I will continue to document what is to know about making Hijrah to Morocco. Subscribe to join me on this journey, inshallah. Have you seen an opportunity like this before? Let me show you, inshallah. We have a plot in our listings right now, just 30 minutes from Marrakech center. This plot goes for about 32,000 euros. But what if you divide it into half and pay 17,000 euros? Then, raising a 150 square meter house on it with a garden will cost you about 23,000 euros. So, land plot and house combined will be around 42 or 43k euros. Let me say that again. 43k deletes your rent, heating, and water bills. 43K. With your family in the West within a 50 euros 4-hour flight. Alhamdulillah. A titled land. So it is also totally and officially yours. Bi'ithnillah. For further details and offers, contact me through the link in the description. Insha'Allah. Random day, early morning, walking to work. I was crossing the street and then suddenly I realized something. I really missed the smell of the ocean. When I reached the office, I had an important business meeting with myself. Mind you, we had already booked a flight to Holland through Suera. The thing is that I wanted to go a few days early, just to relax before flying, inshallah. Planning was a bit tight, so I decided to leave the intention and not to book the extra days. Up to this point, I was still convinced for 80% that I was the planner. Guess what? Standing on the runway, we quickly found out there was quite a strong wind, subhanallah. So strong that our plane wasn't able to land, subhanallah. Our intended plane had to detour and land in Agadir. To make a long story short, we were stranded in Essaouira, in a 5-star beachfront hotel, paid for by Ryanair. A true story, subhanallah. You see that smile? That smile left when Ryanair told us to stay or leave the hotel, but pay everything in advance. I made a call to my good relation Numan, who owns an apartment building in Essaouira, just around the corner and close to the beach. Numan is part of my system in Essaouira. I know which quality and convenience I get, alhamdulillah. Check the link in the description if you like what you see. My smile was back, alhamdulillah.
لا تحسب أن الدين بعيد عن حب وحياة، وبهجرك للدين ستحيا تعشق ما قلبك يهوى، أو أن الأيام ستحلو وترى الدنيا شط نجاة. دينك بحر من
The reality of working online.
جميل الأحلام، ليس الدين كما تخشاه، ذا ممنوع ذاك حرام. فالإسلام جميل حقا، هذا ليس هو الإسلام.
Laptop screens don't like the sun.
تهدينا وتنادينا للخير، ينهانا عن كل طريق يأخذنا نحو الشر. فالله رحيم وحليم يدعو دوما للبر، كل أوامره تهدينا وتنادينا للخير، ينهانا عن كل طريق يأخذنا نحو الشر. فالله رحيم وحليم يدعو دوما للبر.
We had managed to book a flight a few days later, alhamdulillah. Booked a private taxi to the airport early in the morning. Right on time, clean and safe. This experience was another real-life connection to our Creator, mashallah. What I thought wasn't possible and all up to me was easy for Allah. By blowing the wind, Allah had created rizq. Imagine that, just by blowing the wind. Don't ever think something is impossible, even if you totally don't understand how that would happen, because that's the key. It is us that totally don't understand. how that thing would happen.
أجمل إحساس ما أحلى الدنيا لو عشنا وجعلنا
The driver was smooth,
الإسلام
professional, and invisible. Allahumma barik. What I like about Moroccans is they are trade-minded. Tijara. He saw that I was filming, so he pointed at his company name on the back of his car when I got out. Too bad I didn't catch it, but Allah must have. May Allah bless you, brother.
وتنادينا للخير ينهانا عن كل طريق يأخذنا نحو الشر فالله رحيم وحليم يدعو دوما للبر.
We had a good stay in Holland. Seeing family again is such a pleasant switch up to the life abroad, alhamdulillah, especially if it's cheap and a short flight.
Ja, dat heb je vaker gezegd. Ik ben echt benieuwd of het echt inderdaad die stoelen zijn, man. Dat?
I met my junior brother again and we went out for our usual meet-up. Alhamdulillah. Flying back, I realized the special experience I had witnessed again. Yeah, Marrakech, the place I hate to love. And of course, the Menara lights on arrival. My Pavlov signal for Hijrah. Alhamdulillah. Couldn't wait to get back to the mosque and pay gratitude to Allah, the Most Great. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hit the like button and hit me up on email if you have any questions.